Hello Cancer, this is your August forecast with your eclipses here for this month, and it's really going to be a huge game changer for you. Now, the full moon, the lunar eclipse is going to be here on August 7th. It is going to show up 15 degrees in Aquarius. So wherever you have other planets at 15 degrees will also be affected. Showing up in your 8th house, this eclipse is going to have to do with your money that you have with others, whether that is your significant other, shared resources, right? That can be banking, investments, and so forth, your royalties, commissions, whatever that may be for you, something is going to be eclipsed out. That could be a good thing. Maybe you're going to finalize your debts, and get rid of some of it. We want to look at the positive side because lunar eclipses pretty much always indicate that we're ending something or that the universe is ending something for us as well. Now, at times that could be a really good thing. Maybe something we've been struggling with for a while can suddenly be eclipsed out and be gone. Sometimes it might come as a little surprise, but don't be upset if so. Why? Because the universe always knows better, right? It knows what's coming down the road for you. So go with the flow and just let go, let God here in Cancer, and watch what is going to take place. We have a new moon solar eclipse as well. Later on in the month, this will show up here at 28 degrees in Leo. This is your 2nd house for money and income. Solar eclipses has the power of several moons, right? So it's super, super potent. The 2nd house for money, well, you can expect maybe a new income, line of income. Maybe you'll have a raise, a promotion, whatever it is. This new moon is super important that you focus on what it is you want, what you truly want. And like they always say, careful what you wish for. You might just get it, right? So this solar eclipse, it's always when we plant our seeds, like we do every month for any new moon. But this is an eclipsed moon. So, and of course, it's huge this month. Why? Because people are going to come worldwide to have vision, to look at this full moon eclipse there on the August 7th. People have bought tickets, years ago, maybe even. So just protect your eyes when you go out and look at it. It should be very, very awesome, especially if you're exactly on that path. Now, I do have an eclipse video up there. If you haven't seen it, it shows the maps where you can see it and whatnot. So that should be very, very exciting. But July was a little bit tricky, a little bumpy. We had Mars, Pluto in opposition, Jupiter squished between it. So whatever the stresses were in July, August is opening up doors for you. And I'm super excited. Venus this month here is starting off here 0 degrees in Cancer. That is your sign. So this is the time of the year, Cancer, that you will radiate the most, right? This is when all that beautiful Venusian energy can come. It will reflect through your eyes, through your aura, your being. Super attractive is what you're going to be this month. Mars, again, it has to do with our physical energy. It's also where we direct our attention as far as our goal orientation. And what is that this month? Well, it's in your 2nd house for money. So I could see how you're going to be crunching numbers, getting all your ducks in a row, looking at opportunities that can come to enhance you. Also because that is exactly where the sun is. The sun reflecting you. So the sun, Mars, you got that solar eclipse moon there towards the end of the month. So this is a huge financial month for you. Make the most out of it. Tune in, focus positively. Be the magnet. You're a money magnet this month, right? And know that behind it, where Mars is carving out that path, Venus is going to follow and join the crowd, not now, but a little bit later, so you're paving the path for it. And remember, Venus rules money, so coming in the aftermath, you should have a double whammy. Not just what the Sun and Mars is going to do for you this month and that solar eclipse, but also where Venus is going to come in and she's going to harvest. So, but the month starts out with a little bit of carryover from last month. And you might feel that you're up against maybe a little bit of a decision making time. Jupiter wants to expand, but Pluto is saying, are you sure this is what you want or not? So you still have your choices, at least before that eclipse comes in. Excuse me. You have Pluto in the 7th house. You have Jupiter in the 4th house. So I'm feeling this decision pretty much is something that stands between you and your significant other. You might have a certain view or hope, wish, dream on something. Your partner might be looking at it a little bit differently, but that's okay. You don't have to rush if you don't need to rush. Just allow it to kind of unfold a little bit, and then you will find your compromise. Then we have on the 10th, some great news. Mercury, which is the messenger, showing up with Venus in a harmonized aspect. So this is a great day for any kind of money matters, negotiations, talks, and so forth. Even if you're out and about and you're wanting to purchase something of a Venetian quality. And of course we know now that Venus is in your 1st house, so I feel that might be you, something that pertains to you and what it is you want. There could be some travel involved as well, just because Mercury's cruising through this area of your chart. So you might, just give yourself a gift of some sorts. Only not just because of that, but because the Sun and Jupiter, they're doing this, right? So the Sun is you, Jupiter is in your 4th house. So I'm feeling that at this point, yes, you and family might have a great time together, maybe a reunion, maybe you're going to be traveling. It is still summer, so some of you might have a little bit of a later summer vacation, but I can promise you it's going to be delightful, it's going to be cheerful. We always love to think about Jupiter as being happy-go-lucky and very humorful, right? And tons of energy. This is followed by, on the 12th and 13th, more beautiful aspects. Venus and Neptune in a golden trine. Venus is love. It's romance. It's beauty. It's art. It's all those things that are heartfelt. It's romantic. Now, if we add Neptune on top of it, Neptune is the higher octave of Venus, so it's very spiritually felt too. It's got a soulmate signature to it. So this is definitely the date night of the month. Very, very romantic. So bring on the music and the candles, right? And that is if you have a partner, but if you're single, Cancer, don't sit home, go out and about. You might just be the magnet to attract this soulmate signature. It's not just the passionate love that we see with Venus and Mars. This is more the heartfelt, out of this world type of love where the connection is totally heart to heart. Saturn wants to come in and secure it, because I can see how the Sun, which is you, now with Saturn, has that karmic signature to it, beautiful golden trine, saying, this is it, all right? What a great time to get married for those of you who have any wedding plans going on. There might be engagements taking place. Maybe you're going to be attending somebody's wedding. But in either case, I just feel that it is just an extremely beautiful period for you. Very artistic for those of you who are musicians, artists, and so forth. Why? Because the influence, the imagination is open, and the inspiration is totally like channeling whatever it is you're doing. On the 17th, remember I said you had a little bit of a decision to make, you and your partner there on the 4th. Well, on the 17th, here we go again, revisiting it. I feel perhaps you've come a little bit further in this compromise if you haven't already made your decision. And so it's looking at it in an easier way than what you did on top of the month. That's why I'm saying don't rush if you don't have to. There's a perfect timing for all events in our life. You'll see on the 20th, when Mars and Jupiter, they come together doing the dance in a sextile. This allows all the doors to open, the gates are opening for you, and I could see you like this racehorse now going for what it is that you've been seeing for so long, wanting to do. Jupiter just expanding, giving you extra needed attention as far as your energy goes. Now this might also be purchasing things for the home. It might be something you want to renew, upgrade, whatnot. If you're getting any kind of gadgets, that should be good. What is beautiful is that Jupiter has picked up speed after she's been asleep in her retrograde. So you might have seen these projects or the things that you've been wanting to do, like add on a porch, whatever it is. You might have been seeing it for months in your mind, but here we go. Action, action, action. Great time to do it. We're late summer here, and it's before the winter sets in. So yeah, good luck with that. That's the 20th, and it's leading up to the solar eclipse here on the following day on the 21st. Okay, so you're full of all this energy. Things are going your way, Cancer. And on the 21st, we have unexpected news coming to you from Uranus, okay, in a great aspect. Uranus for you is in the 10th house, so this has to do with work, career, something of that nature. Might just be ringing your doorbell, which has to do with your income streams. This is what you've been working through, throughout the month. And so here we have it. Not only is this unexpected, really nice news, it might be a new job that's starting, but it's the same day as the solar eclipse is showing up. And so that is the seeds that is going to carry you forward. These are the new beginnings that the universe is giving you after something was eclipsed out earlier in the month with the lunar eclipse, right? So the gifts are already being bestowed upon you. And then the following day, so here we have like back to back, several days with great things taking place. On the 22nd, Mars, your goal, your ambition, your energy levels. Saturn is coming in to lock down and secure you for a long time to come, because Saturn is always about longevity. So whatever plans, whatever communications, negotiations, whatever the deal is for you, I feel that it's going to really do you good in the long run as far as getting your life organized, your schedules organized, and Saturn really now looking to that you're going to get paid well for it too, Cancer, all right? So I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Don't be too disturbed if you're going to have to take a rain check on the 24th. This is just because Venus and Uranus has a little hiccup. Venus moves quickly. I don't really see it as a biggie. Don't let it disappoint you. Just be, assured that it's going to come back around. Sometimes things don't always come together, but it could be because you're so really busy doing your thing. It could be your partner might be really busy doing his or her thing too, because these aspects that I'm talking to you about, it goes for all of us, right? When I'm talking about aspects in your chart, that's how it's showing up in the areas of your Cancerian chart, right? But the month is going to end on a jovial note, and this is Jupiter and Saturn, and when they work together beautifully, think about the expansion and the generosity, the plentiful that Jupiter always wants to give to you. Well, Saturn is right there too, saying, you deserve this. This is what I'm bringing to you. Enjoy it, right? So it's receiving a lot of good karma. Like I said, last month might have been a little tricky there in July, but you're getting through it, right? But August here, pretty much a wow month for all of us. So I'm super excited. Please place your comments down below, Cancer. What did the lunar eclipse out of your life? What ended? Let your fellow Cancerians know. What did the new moon solar eclipse bring you as gifts and new beginnings? Which door is opened up for you? And what surprises was entailed, because we have that surprise element also. Let your fellow Cancerians know so that you can get a little insight, to each other here in this community. So listen, have a great one. I will see you there in September. Bye now.